What if you want to send different emails to different people or departments based on what you select from a checkbox, a select, or a radio option within your Elementor form? Over here, you can see I've got a checkbox and I've got 3 options. Person 1, person 2, person 3. You'll notice after each one, I then have a pipe. I hope you can see that on screen over there. And then afterwards, I've gone and added in the email because maybe you've got like an agency or a company or a business and you don't just have one email. So maybe someone is going to select a different type of service. So when they hit send, you want it to go to maybe one or many emails. This is really simple and easy to do. So like I've just shown you, you would have a checkbox. It could be a select or a radio button as well. And you would go and drop in your options. What you then want to do is go to the Advanced tab and give it an ID. In this case, I'm going to call it Check Select. And whatever you pop in here, it will appear below as well. Just make sure you keep note of that, Check Select. Then what you want to do is go down to where you have the email option. And where it has 2, you're going to drop in field ID equals Check Select. Okay, so if you've given your ID a different ID name, you pop it in here. And this will then mean that whenever someone has picked, say, person 1 or whatever, it will now send it. But here's what's really cool about this. What if someone goes and picks person 1 and person 2, because this is a checkbox? If it was a select or a radio, they might only be able to send to 1. But if they were to go and pick person 1 and person 2 and hit send, it will now send to both of them. That is what is so good about this option. What if someone does not fill in anything and they hit send? Where will the email go? Well, this is where you need to have a default email. So let's go back to my form. You may have noticed I had an item 3, or maybe you didn't. So item 2 was the checkbox. Item 3 is a hidden field. This is important. It is a hidden field. Go to the Advanced tab. And then in the default value, go and drop in your email. So if you want it to go to a central email, if they don't pick any options, you go and pop that in. I then gave it the ID default_email, and whatever you pop in, it will appear here. So this is very similar to what we did before. So default email. The standard is Check Select. The default is default email. Let's now go back to our email part. Instead of using this, we're going to add in a shortcode. Now, this is all really simple. Please don't get worried, okay? You've done all the hard work. You click Dynamic Tags and you scroll down until you get to shortcode. You click into the spanner or wrench and you will now drop in what you were using before. Field ID equals Check Select. So far, nothing is kind of different to what you were doing with the 2. Then you click on the Advanced and inside of the fallback, you drop in the default email. So field ID default email. So if someone now picks an option and they hit send, it'll go there and it could go to multiple. If they don't pick an option and they click send, it will now go to your default email, which you went and set. Hey, I'm Imran Web Squadron. I hope you like, subscribe, share, and follow. See you soon. Take care. Bye.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain.